How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, do me a huge favor, go down and subscribe before we get started. Today I'm going to be talking about why everyone wants a Miata and why everyone says Miata is always the answer. It's a very popular car and I kind of understood the hype, but at the same time I really didn't. Earlier this year I bought this car and I understood why people liked it, but ever since owning it I've started to understand why everyone really wants one of these things. Alright, let's get a nice lukewarm start up on the car. My car does have a little exhaust on it. So why does everyone want a Miata? Like, what's the fun behind them? It's just a little tiny, 90s Japanese car. It's a little quirky, it's got flip-up headlights. Well, let me tell you this. This car is extremely fun to drive. It only has about 100 horsepower, so you can really push the limit of this car. You can go first, second, third, you can go into fourth gear, fifth gear, and you still not be breaking the law. But like in my Mustang, if I'm going first, second, third, fourth, by the time I'm in fourth, I'm going 135, 140 miles per hour in the car. You can really push the limit of this car and really enjoy driving a car at its limit, which is a huge benefit of this car. Along with that, the price and reliability. There's not a lot of cars under that $7,000 price point that really do it like the Miata, in my opinion. You can get a Z3, but it's going to be higher mileage and it's not going to be, the most pristine example you can find. For under 7K, you can get an example that has under 150,000 miles for a Miata, and it has decent paint and runs, drives, and is in pretty good condition overall. So the Miata is popular, super popular, because mainly of its looks, I'd say. This car, it has the flip-up lights, that 90s, 80s feel to it. It's a fantastic car in terms of its looks. I mean, it's just a roadster. It's a classic roadster look. But along with that, the car's 50-50 weight distribution. It doesn't have a lot of power, but it handles incredibly. You add some aftermarket coilover to suspension, you get some better wheels and tires, and you have a beast on your hands. Another huge reason people buy these things is because the possibilities are endless. You can build these into stance builds. You can build them into drift cars. You can build them into track monsters. You can enjoy them just bone stock and just have a nice weekend car. You can do slight modifications and just have a nice car you can drive on a daily basis. These cars are extremely dailyable. They're not the most spacious, but other than that, they get good gas mileage. They're pretty reliable as long as you have everything pretty dialed in. You're gonna break a few parts here and there. It's a 30-year-old car at this point. Overall, reliability is there, gas mileage is there, the price of keeping it on the road isn't too high. Again, reliability plus the car isn't expensive anyways, and it's a whole lot of fun. And all of those things combined, I think, really make this car what it is. When I bought it, I didn't really understand it. I just wanted a cheap track car that I could build. But then I realized this thing is a whole lot of fun. And you can see that it's gonna be a fun driving car, but when you step into the car and you drive for a little bit and you understand kind of why everyone wants them, it makes a lot of sense. It's kind of hard to describe, but this car has a lot of character. People seem to really like the car. Like, it looks funny, so everyone is looking at you, giving you thumbs up, whatnot. Mods are cheap, even though I haven't done any yet. It's fun, and I really didn't understand how fun it would be until I bought it. I knew it would be a fantastic car to own. I wanted a little cheap track car that I could modify a little bit, work on a little bit, and maybe sell in the future. But now that I have the car for a while, I really don't see myself selling it anytime soon. I really, really enjoy the Miata. And that's not something I thought I would say when I bought the car. I thought it'd be something I'd keep for a little bit, make some videos on, modify, build into a track car, track it a little bit, and then move on. And I think even when I do become a little bit more experienced on the track, this is still going to be something that I can always drive and have fun with, and I don't see myself getting rid of anytime soon. And some people probably don't understand it. Some people are like, it's just a little old Japanese tin can. And that's kind of what it is. At the end of the day, it's a really fun little car for a very affordable price. And there's not much beating it, really. But that is all I have for this video. I just wanted to address kind of why people love this car so much. And it's honestly a little hard to describe until you get into the car. But it's an amazing car, it's so fun, and I can't wait to continue building this car. And I do have some mods coming, so hopefully the next video you guys see on this car will be tweaking this car, working on it a little bit, and making it kind of my own. But if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, where we're going to be doing a modification on the Lexus.